Good morning, grade 8 students. It's me again, Ma'am Jen Ponteras, and we are now in quarter 3, week 5 of Mathematics 8. We're now going to solve corresponding parts of congruent triangles. Okay, so we're going to solve the corresponding parts of our congruent triangles. But before that, let us have first a review. Wait lang. Ayaw mag-draw. Okay, ayan. Ah, we have here a corresponding angles. So pag sinabi nating corresponding parts, they are corresponding angles. They are angles that are in the same spot or position of different shape. So ito is a C, we have B, and we have E. So we have now angle A corresponds to angle D, and angle C corresponds to angle E. So angle C corresponds to angle E, and angle B corresponds to angle F. Yan. For corresponding sides, we have AB. Oops. May napindot ako. We have, yan. We have AB. Oops. We have here, ayan. Tama. So we have here AB corresponds to DF. And we have BC corresponds to EF or FE. And we have AC. Side AC corresponds to side DE. Okay, so these are the corresponding sides. Okay, so aside from CPCTC, we also have the CPCTC theorem. By the way, what is CPCTC? This is the corresponding parts of congruent triangles or congruent are congruent. So that's CPCTC. Okay. So CPCTC theorem states that if the two triangles are congruent, then every corresponding sides or angles are also congruent. Okay, this theorem is very important in solving corresponding parts of congruent triangles. So let's say, for example, AB is 4 cm, corresponds to DF. So this is also 4 cm. And FE, which is 4 cm, side BC is also 4 cm. And side DE, which is 5 cm, corresponds to side AC. It means side AC is also 5 cm. So that's the concept. Let us just review the concept. So now let us proceed to the main discussion. Yan, ito yung paliwanag ng figure. Okay. Okay. Now, let's have the first example. Solve corresponding parts of congruent triangles. Let me change the pen. Ito. Okay. So, let us have first the corresponding angles. Ayan, binigay niya. Angle A corresponds to angle D. What else? So, if they are corresponds, if angle A here is 60 degrees, it follows that angle D here is also 60 degrees. Okay, so diretso ano na po ako, diretso solving na ako para hindi natin makalimutan. If angle C, palit kulay, yellow. If angle C corresponds to angle E, this one, if angle E here is 50 degrees, it follows angle C is also 50 degrees here. Okay. Now, we also have the last one. Ay, hindi pala insert. We also have the last one, angle B corresponds to angle F. But both of them doesn't have angle measure. So what are we going to do? We are going to use the triangle sum theorem na discuss ko ata to sa week 2. The triangle sum theorem. Anong sabi sa theorem doon? Na the sum of the measures of the three angles of a triangle is equal to what? 180 degrees. Sabi niya, lahat ng measure ng angles ng triangles is equal to 180 degrees. So, gagamitin natin ang triangle sum theorem na yan. So, we have angle A plus angle B plus angle C is equal to 180 degrees. So, ito rin 180 degrees din tong light blue. So, we have now 60 plus 50 plus angle C. So, we have 110 plus angle C equals 180 degrees. So, angle C is 180 minus 110. 110 yan Angle C is equals to 70 degrees. So, therefore, this is 70 degrees. Ay, angle C ba yun? Mali. Wait lang. Mali ako ng label. Dapat pala, this is angle B. Angle B pala yan. Burahin natin. That is angle B. So, this is angle B. Kasi yun yung nawawala eh. Angle B. And this is angle B. And this is angle B. So, ito pala dapat mauna. If angle B is 70, angle F is also 70 degrees. So, ito yon. Yan. Okay, so that's how we solve the corresponding angles. Let us have the corresponding sides. AB corresponds to DF. Okay, so para mas malinaw, I'm going to erase first the scratch. Yan. So if you want to, kung gusto nyo, balikan nyo na lang yung yung video. Pas na lang ninyo. I-rewind. I-rewind. Ibalik ng konti. Yan. So burahin na natin yung ating naging scratch sa gilid. Let us remove the scratch. Yan. Remove natin. Oops, wala. Okay. So balik natin sa drawing. Let's go back. So here AB corresponds to DF. So corresponding sides are congruent. So AB is equal to DF. If AB is 3 inches, this is 3 inches, it follows that DF is also 3 inches. Okay, so which is this one? If FE, BC is corresponds to FE. Ito, FE. If BC is 4 inches, if BC is 4 inches, dapat si muna. Si FE pala muna. Anyway, if FE is 4 inches, according to the figure, dapat ito pala ay, this is BC. And this is EF pala dapat. Ayan. Kasi siya yung may may label sa figure. Okay, if FE is 4 inches, it follows that BC is 4 inches. Yan. since we have AC to DE, ito, if we have AC to DE, it follows that AC is equals to DE. Why is it wala tayong sukat ni AC to DE? Meron naman pong way para makuha yan. Gagamit tayo ng Heron's theorem. Kaya lang hindi pa siya applicable sa grade 8, si Heron's theorem. Heron's theorem ba? Basta something like that, no? Meron tayong theorem na gagamitin dito para makuha ito si AC at saka si DE. But since we are only limited to basic concepts lang muna, hindi muna natin i-discuss yung mga ibang bagay, no? Pinakita ko lang na AC is equal to DE since they are corresponding sides. O bakit sila equal? Bakit sila equal? By two conditions. Every pair of corresponding sides are congruent and every pair of corresponding angles are congruent. Yun, lagi po tayong babalik sa two conditions. Yeah. So, let us proceed to the second example. Yan. Okay. So, magkabaliktad naman. Baliktad naman, no? Okay. So, as you can see, in solving corresponding parts of congruent triangles, lagi tayong babalik sa basic. Corresponding angles, corresponding sides. So, ina-identify muna natin. So, let's say, for example, you have here A to E. Yan. It means that angle A is corresponds to angle E. Then we have B to F. Why is it D? Dapat F eh. Wait lang. A to E. Wait lang. A to E. Tama, D. Wait. Confusing. Pati ako na-confuse sa figure. Wait lang. Dapat F. Dito F eh. Mali to. Wait lang. So, baguhin natin. So, this is B to F. Angle E. Ayan. Tapos C to D. Mali lang ako ng typo error lang ito. Ayan. Guide ko lang kasi ito eh. Ayan. Ayan po. Kinorek ko na. So, C to D. B to F. C to D. Okay. B. Tapos C to D. Ayan. Parang maze. Okay. Corresponding sides AB to EF. So tama to. BC to DF. Ayan, hindi ako nagkamali sa sides. And AC to DF. Ay, sorry. AC to DE pala. This one. AC to DE. Okay. So yun, hindi naman ako nagkamali sa sides. Yan. So typo error lang to sa angles ko. So B to F sa angles and C to D. Now, we have here the given BC is equal to, ayan, BC is equals to 2x plus 3. 5x pala. It's 5x, sorry. It's 5x plus 3. BC is 5x plus 3. And I have here DF 2x plus 18. Yan. So kung babalikan natin dito sa corresponding angles at sides, meron na tayong equation na BC equals DF. BC is equal to DF. So what are we going to do is, meron na pala akong solution dito. So I'm going to, ayan. Sige, i-annotate natin dito. So since BC is equals to DF, so we have 5x plus 3 equals 2x plus 18. So we're going to apply the properties of equalities. So dito nag-add tayo ng negative 2x. So 5x plus 3 equals 2x plus 18. So, dahil maliit ang space ko, nag-minus na lang ako. So, I have here 3x plus 3 equals 0 plus 18. Yan. So, ito na ako. Nandito na ako sa part na to na 3x plus 3 equals 18. Then, minus 3. So, we have minus 3. So, we have now 3x equals 15. So, ito na. Nandito na ako sa part na to. Minus 3. Yan. So, we have now what? So, 3x equals 15. Divide both sides by 3. So, the value of x is 5 less 1. Yan. Okay. So, usually, in working equations, vertical. Ito kasi horizontal. Ito talaga yung mga nasa book. Yan. Minus 2x by addition property of equality. Tapos minus 3 by addition property of equality. Tapos sa left side matitira is yung x, sa right side yung yung constant natin, 15. Yan. Pero this is my other way in solving equality equations. Yan, minus 2x minus 2. Kasi mas sanay ako ng naka-vertical, nakapababa siya. Even sa addition, 'di ba? Meron tayong vertical, meron tayong horizontal. So mas prefer ko kasi siya in this way. Yan, nakikita ko kaagad. Okay. Pero depende sa inyo. Kung mas komportable kayo sa tinuturo ng teacher nyo, okay lang naman. Yan, this is my way on how to solve equations. Okay. So, ito na ba yung answer, yung 5? Hindi pa. Yan pa lang yung ating value ng x, yung unknown na number. So, what are we going to do? This is the step 2. Substitute the value of x to BC and DF. So, we have here BC equals, ito na pala, 5x plus 3. And since x is equals to 5, we have BC equals 5 times 5 plus 3. So we have now 25 plus 3. We have 28. So ito yon. BC is 28. And we have DF. We have 2x plus 18. And x equals 5. So we have now 2 times 5 plus 18. So we have 10 plus 18. We have now 28. So we can say that BC is equals to DF. So BC is 28 and this is now 28. Okay, so that's how we solve the corresponding parts of a triangle. Oh, meron pa palang pangatlo. May pangatlo pala. Ayun, angles naman. Solve angle D and angle W. Okay. So, again, going back to basic, let us identify the corresponding angles. So we have here D to W, angle E to angle X, and angle F, angle Y. Okay, wala akong mali. Wala ako typo error ngayon. DE equals WX, EF to XY, and DF to WY. Okay, good. Tama. So, let us solve for angle D and angle W. Meron ako solution sa baba nito. Kaya lang kasi parang nasa last page na ata ako. Oh, sige. So, dahil malaki naman yung space ni ma'am, let us solve it na lang. So, we have here the equation angle D is equals to angle W. Since angle D is 2x plus 44. And angle W is 4x plus 4. Okay, so in solving this equation, ang technique ko kasi dito is kung saan ako hindi magne-negative. Oo, kung saan ako hindi magne-negative. Halimbawa, 'di ba kanina nasa left side ako naglagay ng x. Ngayon, ang gagawin ko, sa left side naman ako, sa right side ako mag-iiwan ng x. Kasi hindi ako magne-negative doon. Ma'am, ba't ganun yung way mo? Ganun po yung way ko kasi nakakalimutan ko siyang i-divide sa negative. ito yung problem ko. Ito yung sakit ko eh. Ito yung sakit ko sa pagsosolve na halimbawa, negative 5W. Dahil yung negative minsan nakala ko dumi ng ballpen, dinidivide ko lang siya sa 5. Yan, nakakalimutan ko kasi siya, naging sakit ko yun. Kaya ang ginagawa ko, whenever I look at the equation, tinitingnan ko kung saang part ng equation ako hindi magne-negative. At yun ang ginagalaw ko. Yan. So, ito, minus 4. Kasi po, nagiging lapses ko talaga yon, nagiging sakit ko siya na hindi ko, nakakalimutan kong i-divide yung negative. Yun. So, divide both sides by 2. Okay, anong property ito? APE. APE. Dire-diretso na kasi yung aking APE. Yan, DPE, division property of equality. So, we divide now. So, we have x equals 2. 20 pala. Sorry. So, x equals 20. So, this is the step 1. We solve for x. Then, the step 2 is, we solve now for angle D and angle W. X is 20, right? So angle D is 2x plus 44. So we have 2 times 20 plus 44. So we have 40 plus 44. So angle D is 84. Now let us find out if this will also works on angle W. Again, kailangan equal siya kasi corresponding parts po eh, right? So we have 4x plus 4. Oops. So you have 4 times 20 plus 4. So we have 80 plus 4. So 84. Mukha ng 9. So angle W is 84. Ayan. Okay, so congruent, equal. Ayan. So if you have question for the first 2 example, let me know at the comment section. Alam ko na-solve ko siya eh. Wait lang. Tingnan natin kung na-solve ko siya. Ito. So ito yung mas maayos ko po na solution. Ayan. Ito yung isa mas maayos. Pero parehas lang ng answer. So this is by APE, addition property of equality, APE, and this is DPE, division property of equality. So we have here x equals 20. Naputol lang. Ayan, nakuha natin 84. Okay, so that's how we solve the corresponding parts of the two triangles. So I have here some task. Yan, papakita ko lang yung mga task na ginawa ko. Tapos pwede nyo tong pag-practicean. Tapos if you want to answer this task, you may send this sa ating comment section or you may email it to me. Okay, pwedeng i-email. Ilalagay ko po sa description box yung aking email account. Okay, so that's all for week 5. Wala na ata akong task na naiwan dito. Ayon, corresponding angles, corresponding sides. Wait lang. Let me show you some more kung meron pa. Wala na. Okay. So similar na lang siya dun sa mga naunang examples. Okay. So this will be the end of our session. Thank you for tuning in, for listening. Please don't forget to subscribe on my YouTube channel. Thank you. Bye-bye.